So today I would like to talk about the commandments that I follow as a MGTOW monk. So the commandments that I follow for being a MGTOW monk. Now, many of you have often heard me use the phrase, build your wealth, maintain your physical and mental well-being, establish strong relationships with like-minded men, practice self-improvement every day, and avoid personal relationships with women. Now, firstly, building your wealth. Now, this could be anything from taking on extra shifts or even an additional part-time job if you're young enough and have the energy to do so, up to if you're, shall we say, getting on in years, maybe try upgrading the aggressiveness of your investments, or maybe purchasing some income property. You could also try maybe some secondary online employment at home. Just a few things that you can do so that you have a little extra to squirrel away for later on down the road. Now, when I talk about maintaining your mental and physical well-being, I'm talking about living a healthy lifestyle, eating properly, getting plenty of rest and exercise, staying active so that your body stays strong. But you also want to make sure that your mind is clear. You want to do things like, detach yourself from a lot of the BS that's floating in all around you and focus more on your well-being and what's going on in your life, things that you can control. There's no sense getting stressed out over things that are out of your hands. There's something to be said for early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. You know what I mean? I also talk quite a bit about establishing strong friendships with like-minded men. And what I mean by like-minded men are true red pill men. Fellas that are out there that think along the same lines that you do, that live and practice the same lifestyle as you. You should try to actively seek out these fellas, even if it's just online, and build a rapport and a relationship, and ultimately a true bond of brotherhood, camaraderie, and friendship. I also feel that practicing self-improvement activities every day is very important. Everything from quiet contemplation or even some form of meditation, to learning new skills or maybe taking some night courses. Even engaging in, quote, manly hobbies that are suited to your lifestyle, things that you enjoy doing in your free time. And lastly, and I think most importantly, avoid personal relationships with women. Now this means no courting or pursuing, no dating and no sex, no personal friendships, no living together, and above all, no marriage. This last point I think is the biggest in terms of living a happy and stress-free lifestyle. Not only that, but I think that ultimately, by not having a woman in your life, it makes the other commandments that I've mentioned a lot easier to pursue, If you're a MGTOW and aren't involved with a woman at all, building your wealth is pretty easy. Maintaining your physical and mental well-being is a cakewalk. You've also got the peace and quiet around you to practice self-improvement every day without any interruption, without any criticisms. You're also free to spend your time doing the things that you want to do, with the friends that you've made, spending time with the people whose relationships that you've built over the years, and these same people reciprocate that relationship with you because they're like-minded men. So you see, by following these 5 so-called commandments, the 5 little rules that I follow for being a MGTOW monk, I think you'll find that staying on the path and having a life that's truly free of stress is much easier to obtain.